tonight's a ukulele. Just going over some of the features of the Boss GT-1 multi-effect processor. And I just wanted to show, in case anybody's interested in getting one, thinking about using it for ukulele, you really can. It's not just for electric guitar. I just got one recently, and yeah, it can be obnoxious, but finding ways to make it less obnoxious and actually make some good use out of it. But you can certainly have fun with it, with that kind of stuff. So if anybody is thinking about getting crazy on the uke, this thing will certainly do it. But to get serious for a minute, one thing I like about this thing is it also has the pedal besides having the different patches. So what you first want to do for yourself is find a patch that's fairly clean that you can use as a default. Doesn't have too many effects on it. Because one of the features that is not good about this is that they don't have a good bypass. You can bypass by engaging the tuner, but the level of the volume level changes so much that it's kind of impractical. So what I've done is just pick out a patch that I like that's pretty generic. And if I'm not sure what to do or what patch to use, I'll just default to one of these. It has very little effect on it. So you can go through these. There's 99 patches that you can, there's 99 presets. There's the same 99 user patches that you can reprogram yourself and move around to different spots. So what I've done is, for what we do, I've isolated really just 3 or 4. Some of these I throw in here for fun, and I've moved them all next to each other, the ones that I use. So for example, in the song we do, You're So Vain, use that while I'm playing the rhythm. And when it's time for the solo, that in and go right on back to playing that for the rhythm. They normally would be pretty far apart, but because you can program them, you can move those next to each other. So I have like my first 10 was stuff that I actually use. Another nice feature I like about the pedal, on most of them it can be used as a volume. However, we do the old Donovan song. Something came softly through my window today. The other nice thing about this pedal is that when you press it, if you pressed it all the way down, you'd just be at maximum volume. But you give it an extra press, and the little light turns on the side here, and now it becomes a different use for the pedal, which is this. Actually becomes a wah-wah pedal. Who does not want to use a wah-wah pedal on the ukulele? Come on, you know you want to do it. And you just press it again, it comes back to a volume pedal. All this stuff you can program yourself if you're pretty ambitious. I've gone into some of the patches and made adjustments. Some of the tones were a little harsh, or the delay maybe a little bit too much. You can program all that stuff if you're, have a mind to. And if you mess something up, it's good because they still have the same 99 preset patches you can take and overwrite yours when you mess it up so bad that it's beyond recognition and it sounds ridiculous. So I think that's it. Just wanted to show that, yeah, if you have a uke with a piezo pickup, there's no problem using it with this. All I'm going into is right into the pedal and into the little Fishman Loud Box Artist. And that's it. That's the only gear I have hooked up to this thing.
What are your favorite presets, just to give some people some suggestions?
I like the, in our really like mellow kind of laid back songs we do, I like this funky groove. Grooving. That one is a nice one. For the Donovan song, we use this one, Mellow Fellow.
How appropriate.
appropriately named. First, only one song so far, but I'm sure we'll work this in, is this. Back in the old days, guys used to play Hammond organs and put it in a Leslie speaker cabinet, which was just a big wooden cabinet. The speakers inside were mounted on a turntable and would rotate and would give you that swirling sound that you hear in a lot of 60s and 70s organ music. So this imitates that. So we use this for the Paul McCartney song. At night when the wind is still, I'll come flying through your door. It's an interesting tone. Mm-hmm. Sounds like something Paul would have used.
It does. Let's get that one. Just in case people want to, follow your style.
Yeah, for this is one I like for lead playing. It's called Stack Crunch. Okay. It just mimics a stack of Marshall amps. Creative with that, with solo playing. One I like for older, like 50s-ish or country-ish kind of tunes is this. It's very simple, very clean sounding, but a little tremolo.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So that's a nice one that I use quite a bit. This one I have never used, but I'm searching.
What is this?
I'm searching for the appropriate song to use this in. I doubt if that exists. So yes, go crazy with it. You can have fun, but you can also use it as a serious tool to add some enhancements to your overall sound. Thanks for listening.